had drilled the directions into your head so far too many times for you to... Oh, hell. Red eyes appear at the end of the tunnel. And the end of the stretch. And then the end of the last stretch. You freeze and observe. Things in the mind can hurt you far worse than things outside. Brian had just experienced that. But you're not sure. Is this one of the Otter's demons, or... No, it's something else. Something you're not quite seeing correctly. A friend, the lizard, he's warped. Chase! I slumped to my knees, shaking uncontrollably as Flynn shines a light down on me. Fuck, Chase, come on, let's go! Flynn yanks me to my feet, and the next thing I know, I'm stumbling after him. Out of the mine. And out of what I'm now completely convinced is hell. How the fuck did they find me? I sit in the passenger seat of Flynn's truck, feeling numb. I choose to stare out of the window, watching the desert rush by as Flynn tries to ask me questions. Where's the bear? I shake my head. Is he still in the mine? I think so. What happened? I don't know. It feels strange to be back out here. While everything is definitely fucked up and strange out here in Echo, at least it makes more sense. Makes some sense. The mine is completely different. It's chaos. That's the word. Chaos. What? How did you find me? I look back at Flynn and see he's staring at me closely, barely keeping an eye on the road. I went to Leo's house, found all of you guys there, except you, of course. Just waiting? I don't know how to feel about the idea of all my friends just sitting around while a serial killer had kidnapped me. Of course, none of us really knew Brian was a serial killer. Well, a lot was going on. Kudzu, that raccoon, is the one that told me you were missing. Leo, on the other hand, said you were fine, that he saw you around the house. What? Flynn shrugs. I have no fucking clue, but he was practically holding everyone hostage, wouldn't give the keys up, so I had to take my own truck out here. Is everyone okay? Hopefully. Jenna said she'd try to keep him calm while I came and looked for you. How did you know I was in the mine? Well, Kudzu pointed out the direction you went. I drove up the canyon, since that's basically the one place he could go. I saw where he'd parked and knew he'd taken you in there. But how did you know about the back entrance? Flynn smirks as we come out of the curvy Echo Canyon onto the straight road to Echo. Does it really matter? Either way, I know a lot about the town. Yeah, kind of fucking no. That is kind of fucking important. I watch Flynn for a while, until he finally glances back at me. What? Where the hell have you been the past few days? Oh, in town hall, managing stuff. Stuff? Like everything going on. I tried to find you guys at the hotel, at Carl's house, but I didn't see anyone. Assumed you tried to leave. The answer is far from satisfactory, but I have no energy to dig deeper. So, are we going back? Yep. Then what? Well, they were saying something about a train, so I assume we try to get out that way. Sounds like you already found that you can't drive out. Yeah. We turned onto the road to Leo's house as I watched the house draw close. I can't help the growing sense of dread in the pit of my stomach. As soon as we step through the doorway, I'm engulfed in a combination of beige, gray, black, and white fur as I'm surrounded by my friends. Jenna, Carl, and Kudzu are all talking at once, asking how I am, what happened, if I'm okay. Flynn puts up his hands. Guys, let him breathe. I don't think he's up for talking too much. Jenna and Carl step back, but Kudzu doesn't. He's got one hand on my shoulder, gripping it like he doesn't think I'm real. Hey, I'm sorry. I should have been more careful. I should have let you piss on my fucking carpet instead or something. It takes me a second to realize what he's talking about, the thing that got me to Brian's trap in the first place. It makes me laugh a bit at how earnest Kudzu looks compared to what just came out of his mouth. I also realize that I want to hug him really, really badly, so I do. I feel the raccoon stiffen for a moment, then hug back. It feels so fucking good to be in the arms of someone I trust, and it seems to break through the numbness that I'm feeling, at least a little bit. Carl seems to take that as an invitation to hug as well, and Jenna joins in. I don't mind, and I wish I could stay like this forever. Actually, I just wish this all hadn't happened in the first place. It comes to an end eventually, and Kudzu is the last to draw back. I'm about to ask where TJ is, and then I see Leo. The wolf stands at the entrance of the hallway. His eyes are on me and Kudzu. He's got a pillow in one paw, and his shirt is hitched up over his stomach a bit, like he just pulled it on. What are you doing? The room goes quiet, and the mood immediately changes. Carl, Jenna, and Kudzu all look weary. No one says anything. I clear my throat. I'm back. Brian took me to... Leo frowns. Back? No, you were in my room and asked for a pillow. We were... Leo's glare turns down Kudzu. Have they been telling you to say this? Leo, no. The look at my former boyfriend's eyes is completely alien to me. I've never seen that look from him before. I guess I knew that the town, or whatever all this is, had gotten to him, but not completely taken him. Now I'm not so sure. Kudzu stands next to me, his shoulder in front of mine. Leo eyes him again before turning back to me. Chase, come here. I don't move. The room is completely silent. Chase, I said come here. Leo, what the hell? Leo ignores Flynn, his steely eyes on mine. The feeling of coming to a safe place is completely gone now. Echo has seeped into every part of my life, it seems. But I don't move, and neither does Kudzu. Leo doesn't seem to know what to do. His face transforms from anger to confusion. You were in the bedroom with me, telling me... Leo trails off. I was in the mine, Leo, with Brian. Leo stares. The silence drags on until a soft clicking comes from the kitchen. Everyone looks as TJ emerges, staring at us all with sad, lost eyes. TJ, what is it? There's another train coming. Oh, good. Thank you for watching, TJ. I'm not sure if Jenna's relieved because our ride out is coming, or if it's because it can distract from Leo. We all move at once, squeezing past Leo onto the backyard. He watches me pass him, dumbfounded. Oh God, here it is, TJ's right. In the distance I can see lights on a train, slowly winding its way toward us. At this point, dawn is just breaking. Somehow it's only been one night, even though it feels like it's been several weeks. Alright, for whatever reason that train is moving pretty fucking slow. We should be able to hop it. That's a bad. The other guy got chopped in half. Oh my God. The train wails in the distance again, much closer now. I thought I was gonna have to drive alongside with you on the truck bed, honestly. The train does seem to be moving pretty slow, but as it gets closer I realize that it's not exactly going to be a jog to run alongside it. I might be able to catch it within a full sprint. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. I'll get on first, along with Kudzu, and we're gonna pull the rest of you on, alright? Carl fidgets nervously. I don't know if I can run that fast. You will, now. I feel a paw land on my shoulder and turn me around. It's Leo. Hey. Hey, what is it? I look back at Flynn, wanting to hear what he's saying. Listen to me. Everything you said at the house. Did you mean it? What did I say? Leo looks impatient. What you said about loving me, wanting to be with me forever, you meant that, right? What? The train is approaching. Oh God, is he gonna push us in front of the fucking train? We maybe have a minute. What the fuck? Why are you acting like you don't fucking remember? Leo bristles, teeth bared, eyes narrowing. Oh my God, Leo, let's get out of here first. I start to back away towards the others as they continue to discuss jumping on the train. No! Leo grabs my shoulder, looking me right in the eye. He makes an effort to calm down, closing his eyes for a moment before opening them. Then tell me now, Are you gonna stay with me when this is all over? We can talk about this when we get on the train. No, I want to know before. I see Kudzu looking at us, and it looks like he's about to head over. Just tell the truth, that's all I want. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. Oh, helly, well. Alright, we're gonna save here real quick. The votes mainly seem to be saying it's over. Here's us saying it's over, which I imagine is going to result in him throwing us onto the fucking tracks right before the train comes. To be continued. Ah, fuck. So, does that happen for both? Okay. So here's the thing. In the update, it said that the Leo Path B ending was there. So B could just be like A or B, or it could be bad. So I personally don't think that we should be with Leo, but for the sake of seeing what this does, we will see what it does. And I also saved so that we can see the other ending when it happens. Unless this is the good ending, in which case, fuck that. So, I promise, when we get on that train, we'll figure everything out, okay? Leah watches me carefully, looking unsure. Kudzu was next to me at that moment, though, and he pulls me back toward the group. Come on, we're going now. Leo's eyes flash as he watches his teeth showing. I don't have time to try to console him anymore because the train starts pulling up. Run! Flynn shoves Carl forward and the ram takes off alongside the rails, looking over his shoulder at the train. The next thing I know, we're all running after Carl as the train catches up. I look back. Flynn waves both arms at the locomotive as it whizzes past. But if there's a reaction from the driver, I don't see it. I have just enough time to read the letters on the side of the engine, Prescott Railway, before it's moving past me down the tracks. I realize then that the train is quite short, maybe only 5 cars in total. We won't have many chances. Kudzu! Flynn points at the caboose and starts running beside it, next to 2 little steps that drop down at the very end of the platform. Gracefully, the lizard jumps, landing his feet on the steps and his hands scramble for some kind of purchase. He finds it and pulls himself in. At the next second, he's reaching out, holding onto a handle of the caboose as he grabs one of Kudzu's paws. With much more ease than Flynn had, Kudzu jumps onto the steps and pulls himself onto the platform. I pass Carl at this point, the ram already losing steam. He calls after me in a hoarse, ragged voice, Shit, I'm not gonna make... Flynn grabs the ram as they pass, and Carl hop-skips on the uneven gravel, and for a horrifying moment I think he's gonna fall, but Kudzu leans in and snatches him up as well, practically lifting Carl onto the platform. Jenna, who's right beside me, is next, reaching out to a paw to Flynn. He grabs it and Jenna easily jumps on over the 2 steps. Oh god, it's down to the last 3. I think it's my turn next, but TJ slows down abruptly and I move to the side to make room for him. Flynn grabs his arm and TJ hesitates several times before Kudzu gets a grip on him as well, and he's able to step up onto the first step. It's then that I realize the train is picking up speed and I'm starting to slow down. I move up beside the caboose, seeing Flynn's outstretched hand. Now that I'm next to it, I can see how terrifying this is. The wheels clack loudly in my ears, and I have no idea how I'm going to lift one leg up while keeping at this speed, but I grasp onto Flynn's hand and see Kudzu's paw reaching out as well. The train's going way too fast now, and I know that I'll only have one chance at this. I pull down on their hands and lift my feet up to land on the last step. Once my feet make contact, relief floods through me. I can't help myself as I grin and take my first step up. Then I hear the sound of stomping footsteps beside me. I look back and see Leo running right next to me, snarling with every breath. I start to move quickly, wanting to be out of the way for Leo's turn, but that's when I see him already reaching out for me. His anchor bracelet glints in the moonlight. I don't have time to think as the wolf grabs onto the back of my shirt and pulls hard. I hear threads pop on my collar as I'm choked. I lose my grip on Flynn and Kudzu. As I fall, I reach out and grab onto a railing on the platform. In doing so, my legs... Doing so, my legs swing onto the train and I lose my grip. I hit the ground hard and roll several times before something catches my legs. I'm pulled violently with the train, and unbelievable pressure squeezes me like my calves are caught in a vice. Suddenly the train lets me go, and I come to an abrupt, sliding stop on the gravel. I lay there stunned, feeling nothing. Then an almighty throb goes through my legs. I gasp and push myself up, and see my feet missing. Oh my god! Fuck! I stare as my legs seem to end where the ends of my pants do. A dark, dark stain pools on the ground next to them. I can't think. Around them. I don't know what to think. Chase! I look up and see Kudzu limping towards me. I wonder if he's missing a foot too, but no, he's just limping on it. As he approaches, I point at my missing feet, like maybe he'll have an answer to what just happened. Fuck! Immediately, the raccoon drops down beside me, reaching for his waist. He's undoing his belt, and I'm about to tell him now's not the time for that kind of stuff, but then he starts putting the belt around one of my calves. That's when he lifts the pant leg, and I get a glimpse of ragged flesh and fur, blood, and the white of bone. Leo, you fucking dumbass, give me your other belt! I hear footsteps beside me. Take it up! Kudzu slumps down over my legs, and I wonder if he's trying to stop the bleeding with his body. A similar dark puddle starts to form on his, and I knew this is the bad ending, man. This is the bad ending. I don't want it. 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 It starts to form around his head and face. Shit. I reach out and press a paw to his head, wishing I wore a belt so I could put it around his neck. Oh, no, no, no. Leo mumbles in my ear, pushing Kudzu off roughly as he looks at my legs. We're gonna get you fixed. I didn't mean for this to happen, but we'll figure something out. The wolf slides his arm around me and picks me up, and the world tilts. Leo flashes me a grin from across the table as my mom turns away to get drinks from the fridge. What? This is going way better than I thought it would. My dad asks Leo what he's doing for a living, and the wolf tells him he's already got a high-paying job in an auto repair shop. At the same time, he's playing footsies with me under the table, so I guess this is a flashback. My legs are throbbing regularly. Oh, now it's not. My legs are throbbing regularly now, not even really hurting. I squint against the bright light of the bathroom as Leo flips it on. Oh, God, I don't like this. I don't want to play this right anymore. He turns to the bathtub, and I see a bright streak of red on the wall after he does. Then he lays me down in the tub and starts to wrap stuff around my legs. It does start to hurt then, and I groan. Shh, don't worry, it's fine. It's gonna fix you up completely. The end of the bathtub is completely red. I lay my head on Leo's chest as he taps away texts on his phone. I love days like this, where we have the whole afternoon free and we choose to do nothing. It's peaceful and quiet. I love the way the late afternoon sun pours through the window and warms my fur, while at the same time being cooled by the fan. I realize then that I want to spend the rest of my life with this wolf. Oh my god. Leo nuzzles my neck and head for mumbling into my ear, and I can't really understand him. I look down and see that my pants are off and I'm just in my boxers. The ends of my legs are wrapped in red bandages, completely soaked through, soaking into the bed I'm laying in. I start to reach forward towards him, but my hand is shaking so hard, and Leo grabs it and pulls it back to my chest. I'm really cold. In response, Leo draws closer and spoons me. Early morning light is pouring through the window, and I think I hear sirens. Leo nuzzles my ear again, and I try to pull away, but he holds me tight. Like you said, we're gonna work something out. I knew it would be easier to do that here, in Echo, where it started. Seeing you leave on that train was just too much. Something leers at me in the corner of the room. Leo gazes at me with pure, unconditional love as he pulls back from our kiss. My first kiss. My excitement comes out in a burst of giggles as I hug my wolf to my body, feeling his soft warmth against me. The wolf hugs back, and we stay like that for a long time. I don't even mind that it's in this run-down train yard in the middle of a hot desert. I'm in love with him. He holds me tight. The throbbing in my legs has stopped. I'm not cold anymore either. Just empty. That creature stares at me in the corner, red and grotesque. I stare back as my vision slowly fades. I don't feel anything anymore. Yep, that was the bad ending. That was a really bad ending. That was a really, really, really fucking bad ending. And I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want it. I don't like it. I don't want 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 it, man. Well, I certainly look forward to seeing the good ending, which involves us actually telling the truth. Oh my god. That was... I don't like it. I don't fucking like it. So, that was the really bad ending, and... yeah. So yeah, that was the bad ending, and I guess we'll wait until the next update. Hopefully that'll contain the good ending, or whatever. Yeah. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, I've been the trained unprofessional, speaking for the voices in my head when I say, fare thee well. Bye, everyone.